it's Flo, and this is my impression of a tech-savvy royal family. Yes, ever since the palace became Wi-Fi enabled, it's become so easy to use the Name Your Price tool on Progressive.com. I do agree, my queen. Simply telling it what we want to spend and seeing all our policy options, I'll send a screenshot to Duke, the Duke of Kent. No, my friend Duke. We're in a group chat together. LOL.
It's easy to find insurance that fits your budget with the Name Your Price tool at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Blog Talk Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lil Bit Show.
Se la musica è da sempre il tuo mondo e ti basta un microfono per sentirti libero, se sei nato con l'iPod e per te la radio non si sintonizza ma si clicca, se per te è una professione o magari è solo un gioco e non importa cosa, ma hai sempre qualcosa da raccontare, se questa volta vuoi far sentire la tua voce, allora Spreaker è la radio che cercavi, dove lo show sei tu.
Tocca a lei, venga.
Buongiorno.
Lei è?
Marco Precucci.
Sì?
Marco Precucci, quello del Bit Show, in onda su Spreaker. La presente, no?
No. Cos'è?
Una breve rubrica di un quarto d'ora dove si alternano un po' di chiacchiere nerd e buona musica. Carino, no?
Da dove vieni?
Rimini.
Ecco, ci torno.
Grazie. Tutti i martedì e giovedì sera alle 18:30 del Bit Show, in diretta su Spreaker.
Ci siamo.
Nel 2010 l'Italia passa al digitale. 18 milioni di italiani stanno per ricevere una radio con tanti programmi in più, oltre a quelli di sempre. Più intrattenimento, più musica, più informazione, più minchiate. Con il vantaggio che anche tu ora potrai perdere più tempo durante l'orario di lavoro. E tutto in un unico ambiente digitale, gratuito e facile da usare. Noi ci siamo, vieni anche tu su Spreaker.com.
International at approximately 8:30 a.m., 10:30 a.m. because in Central, 11:30 a.m. because in Eastern. Martial law declaration. Martial law is being declared nationwide for the United States of America with severe delinquency by the public of the United States. They put out there with the notices basically through the aspects of the act from the congressional hearing from 2014 pertaining to the martial law declaration. H.R. Bill 4435 noted last year, May 2014, it's been declared for 2015 and 2016 years. Other nations has been notified to step in to combat against people who were caught stealing by hacking government internet connections and websites. The government is due for a full nationwide shutdown and martial law within the curfew being set. This is as of 9/15/2015, noted by the United States Congress. I don't know if you guys had read the notice or the panel through the United States Congress. Well, we can find it here. But what it says basically is the full nationwide shutdown and declaration of martial law. House Bill 4435. You can find it here. HR Bill Calendar Number 425 through 115 Congressional 2D session in the Senate of the United States, June 5th, 2014, as seen one earlier, May 2014, an act to authorize operation of fiscal year 2015 for military activities of the Department of Defense for military construction and for defense activities of the Department of Energy to prescribe military personnel strength for fiscal year and for other purposes. This act of martial law has been worded in such a way that you guys won't recognize it. That's the House Bill 4435. We're going to read you guys another one here. Republic Media's notice. Soon as it gets up here. But that's specifically on the aspect of Republic or martial law that's being declared. On the aspects of the criminal mindset of the public of the United States. Republic International, 1800 Ocean Avenue, San Francisco, California, 94112-4242-395-336 is the phone number. Republic Media is your home for the New World Order. Public Notice, Nation of the United States of America, 9/13/2015. From the offices of Nathan Rico Kimikasu, CEO and COO of Republic International, in regards to and of the HR Bill 4435 of a full nationwide martial law for the United States of America, USA, dated and stamped by the United States Congress, May 6, 2014. This notice is in notation from the United States government, from the recent events that happened nationwide, and the also includes the mass rioting, misjudgment of local and state police, misuse of the system, misjudgment of one person who commits suicide, cyber theft, including cyber stalking and cyberbullying, federal tax ID fraud, and track and trace in the system. This is effective immediately. This is effective immediately and continuing until further notice. There will be a nationwide curfew in effect immediately and continuing until further notice. There is a specific instruction given to the United States military of use of any firearm for anyone or any person out of their home or place of residence. There is now a zero tolerance for anyone outside their home whom the full nationwide martial law is being enacted. No one will be allowed to leave their residence that resides in the United States, and no one will be allowed in the United States once the full martial law is declared. No one in, no one out. Martial law is in effect immediately. Failure of misuse of the law will result in severe action by military officials. signed by Nothing Legal Kimikata, Real Tech International, CEO and COO of Real Tech International. Real Tech International is a federalized corporation, multinational federation. SEC number 002-200-4170, 002-377-907, and 002-383-3243. Sorry, 002-383-3243. The Federal Communications Commission. Martial law has been declared. Martial law is in effect. We've got 19 minutes in the program here. If we've got any questions, any concerns, you can call in 383-0568 is the number to call in. This is Dr. Tip for the security of me, Dr. Kimikata, and the notation of the radio program. 18 minutes in the program. If there's no phone calls coming in, we'll be done noting the thing that was recorded several months ago.
We're not prosecuting them for past crimes, but we need to keep them in prison because of our expectation of their future crimes.
All right. And Mike, in order to get that up-close look, we've agreed not to say exactly where in St. Charles County we are tonight and where these vehicles will be parked overnight. The Army doesn't want that information to be made public for security reasons, but we can tell you why they are here. Now, this may not be such a huge deal that these rigs are in town if not for the speculation that was coming via the internet today. St. Louis police first put out the word that people may see these armored security vehicles in their neighborhood, especially near the Army Reserve Armory in North St. Louis on Goodfellow. But that was about all the information they released. On the KSTK Facebook page in just a few hours, we had more than 100 people weighing in on what was going on, with comments ranging from people saying they would stop and salute if they saw the vehicles to others worried this was the beginning of martial law. Well, it turns out this is a group of military police in from Fort Meade, Maryland, and they are here to train members of the 354th MP Company here in St. Louis on how to drive these rigs, the military's driver's ed of sorts, if you will, on the highways and on city streets. They are not loaded, they are not armed in any way, but the Army says that does not mean they aren't dangerous.
Can we go to war?
There you go.
This is what we try to explain to you guys here in the States, that you either tell the truth or don't say anything at all. People have their in my mental cycle. You already know who lives in the chili. Never mind.
Can we go to war?
reason why everybody listens to me and not everybody else is lying is because I've proven the truth. I have evidence. I have proven myself as who I am, not what they think I am. I have actually proven everything online by YouTube, by radio program, by President Obama, and of course other evidence.
They're coming.
Can we go to war?
This is a group of military police in from Fort Meade, Maryland, and they are here to train. They're coming.
All right.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. This is Captain for Perfect International via Blog Talk Radio. Speaking to you live here from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. You guys are probably aware of the court case by now. Submitted to the judge, Second Circuit Court, as well as the First Circuit Court. Both are aware of the situation. Both are aware of the charges. The reason why there's a court case set for trial, basically to the fact that my mail was being stolen. I am suing for the damages of the last mail, suing Broadcast News Incorporated for not paying royalties to the business. I am suing the United States Postal Service for not listening as well. Suing the state of South Dakota in behalf of their part of the fraud. United States District Court for the United States of America versus Michael Galanda, Charlie Fieldman, Chris Diamond, Misty Breck, Lynn Campbell, Marty Shackley, Myrna Mowry, Molly Becker, A.J. Smith, Cleveland James Carey, Misty Carey, Trevor Carlin, Edward Oz, Ellen Harris, and Steve Johnson. Criminal complaint. On the September 10th, 2015, of the County of Minnehaha and the Second Circuit Court of the District of South Dakota. The defendants violated U.S. Code 313729 false claims to be Nathan Mikatu, which is me. So have my ID with me. 31 U.S. Code 3730 civil action for false claims to be me, Nathan Mikatu. U.S. Code 1708 theft the receipt of stolen mail. Stolen mail from 401 South Salt Lake Base, now to State Sioux Falls. U.S. Code, Chapter 83, Postal Service. U.S. law never investigated to, basically what happens that they investigated, by the time they finally realized what was going on, it was too late and I had quit working for Broadcast News Incorporated. U.S. Code 1709, theft of mail, matter of the officer of the employee of the United States Postal Service, Edward Oz, and those previously stealing mail. 18, Part 1, Chapter 95, U.S. Code 1956, money laundering, stolen and paid from mailbox, which Broadcast News Incorporated had used to commit fraud. Code 1344, Bank Fraud Legal Information Institute, which is the stolen banking information from the mailbox to commit fraud. That would be the banking information that Wells Fargo had never either had sent and I never received, or someone stolen the information to commit fraud. Signatures has been forged to open the bank account. Short story, I am being blamed for fraud when I have the original documents when I was basically monitoring everybody, including the Postal Service. Name established and noted for behalf of this court case, and which I had actually shown on YouTube. Sworn to and before signed in presence of the Honorable Judge Lawrence E. Long of Sioux Falls, Anthony Mikatu, CEO and COO, Republic International. Dated on September 10th, 2015. All we're just waiting for is just a signature from Judge Lawrence. That's all we're waiting for. There's also seizure warrants for the people stealing or cyberstalking as part of this crime as well. Again, any questions you can just call in 657-383-0568 is the number to call in if you have any questions, any concerns. 8:50 a.m. We've got 10 minutes in the program. With further ado, if there's nothing more you guys have, if there's nothing more you guys have to say, we'll be closing out the program. On behalf of the aspects. Once again, martial law has been declared for the United States. With further ado, no phone calls. We'll be closing out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lil Bit Show.
Che la musica è da sempre il tuo mondo e ti basta un no farti libero. Se sei nato con l'iPod e per te la radio non si sintonizza, ma si clicca. Se per te è una professione o magari è solo un gioco e non importa cosa, ma hai sempre qualcosa da raccontare. Se questa volta vuoi far sentire la tua voce, allora Spreaker è la radio che cercavi, dove lo show sei tu.
Tocca a lei, venga avanti.
Lei è? Marco Bracucci. Sì? Marco Bracucci, quello del Lil Bit Show, in onda su Spreaker. Presente, no?
No.
Una breve rubrica di un quarto d'ora dove si alternano e buona musica. Carino.
Eccoci tu.
Grazie. Tutti i martedì e giovedì sera alle 18:30 show terza su Spreaker. Nel 2010 l'Italia passa al digitale. 18 milioni di italiani stanno per ricevere una radio con tanti programmi in più, oltre a quelli di sempre. Più intrattenimento, più musica, più informazione, più minchiate, con il vantaggio che tu ora potrai avere più tempo durante l'orario di lavoro. E tutto in un unico ambiente digitale, gratuito e facile da usare. Noi ci siamo, vieni anche tu su Spreaker.com.
This is a production for the Lil Bit Show. Copyright 2012-2015 Universal, a network of multilingual radio group in association with the United Nations, a service of World Public Media International, a part of WC47 San Francisco and Conversant Inc., owned by Universal Pictures, Universal Music Enterprise. Email marketing by asia.com and usa.com. All rights reserved.